Welcome to the show. It's March 9th. It's about 5 o'clock Central Time. Saturday. We've got the America the Beautiful playing here. Got a video for you. We're going to talk about food pantries. Good evening. I hope you join America the Beautiful. A little patriotic tune to get started with the show. This came out yesterday. 60 days ago, the food pantry in Chicago was doing real well, and they had no problems. But like a lot of the other areas of the United States, the NGOs' flow of money kind of came to a halt. Although I think the bill that just passed the House and the Senate, and I think just got signed today by Joe Bergen in D.C., will start the money train up again. And you gotta watch the flow of money. There are so many people getting rich off this migrant crisis, folks. There's people that are buying empty hotels, renting them to NGOs. The NGOs are getting money from FEMA or some government organization. It's crazy. I even heard earlier this week that I think in Denver, Hyatt Hotels, which one of the owners of Hyatt Hotels is our J.B. Pritzker here, our governor. The city of Denver went into a contract with Hyatt Hotels to house some of their migrants. So you gotta watch the money. Everyone's getting rich off of this. So anyway, there seems to be some cracks in the foundation, at least for now, until that money train starts up again. So let's listen to this video about the urgent need at Chicago's food pantries, as I guess the migrants are cleaning it out. They're cleaning it out.
Leche, pollo. Jose Miguel Blanco depends on the Nourishing Hope food pantry for much of what he feeds his family. They've been in Chicago since October after arriving from Venezuela.
It's been hard for us because we've been here for 6 months. We haven't had any opportunities to come get food or any resources.
Clients line up out the door waiting for the chance to collect food.
Now, if I were to go to Europe for, say, a European vacation this summer, do you think that the Italians and the Londoners and the French would give me free food, pay for my restaurant checks, and even prepare the food for me and bring it to my hotel? I don't think so, folks. These people are they're freeloaders. That's what they are. They are the new freeloaders, the newcomers, the migrants. They're sucking what they're leeches is what they are. They're sucking what they can off the American taxpayer, folks. It's really sad.
From the pantry, volunteers behind the counter work to fill the orders.
I think that it just shows how much it's very necessary that we are here and that we're doing this and that we keep doing it.
Chuck is living in some type of dreamland. He thinks everything is good and he's just giving people free stuff.
The Nourishing Hope Pantry, which has locations on the north and west sides of the city.
You guys got any Chateaubriand, any prime rib? You got anything like that? How about some I don't know, some expensive sirloin? Come on.
He has seen a huge jump in demand, about 20% over the past year, to the point where they occasionally have to turn people away.
And the reality is, folks still are struggling to put food on their table, and we need to find ways to continue.
Welcome to inflation, folks. Everybody's struggling. I don't see anybody bringing gas for my cars or anything to me. Send me a Visa card for some free gas, JB.
continue to support.
Experts say they're seeing a number of reasons for the demand, including inflation, combined with the end of federal benefits for many, and an increase in new arrivals, migrants coming to Chicago. About half of the food the Pantry gives out comes from the Greater Chicago Food Depository, which serves about 800 programs, feeding some 200,000 Chicago area households a month.
The Greater Chicago Food Depository.
The problem here is Chicago's had a new influx of residents, and 100% of them are in need of food pantry services, social services, healthcare services, and it's going to break the system if it hasn't already.
Our network are responding to a need for food that we haven't seen since the beginning of the pandemic.
Some describe the current challenges as the perfect storm. Food banks trying to meet increased needs while donations are flat.
Coming out of the pandemic, coming into this inflationary time, food is expensive, everything's expensive.
Those who run food pantries say they see no end in sight for the increased need for their services. In fact, they see an even greater need coming once school ends.
Get ready for more of the same, folks. More of the same. And, there's been a lull in the buses. The buses haven't been flowing like they have. If the buses start up again, somebody's screwed.
Are no longer receiving free meals.
Watch breaking news.
So there you have that. A little bit on the food pantries. I also wanted to share. I watch a channel called Jeremiah Babe, and he lives out in Palm Desert, Palm Springs area, California. And he said that he went to Winco, which I guess is part of Kroger's out there, grocery store called Winco. And as he was checking out, he asked the cashier, how many people, what percentage of people are using government subsidies, whether it's WIC cards, SNAP, food stamps, whatever. And he was taken back, totally taken back, because, come on, Palm Springs, this is like Riverside County. It's a pretty affluent area of California. It's not hurting, but anyway, the clerk's response was 75 to 80% of the people she checks out are using some type of government subsidy. Think about that, guys. Think about that. 75 to 80% of the transaction this clerk has in a grocery store has some sort of government subsidy. Crazy. That's just a crazy number. 75 to 80. When did paying your own way and taking care of yourself become history, right? When has taking care of yourself become history? Nobody wants to pay their bills anymore. It's just crazy. It is just crazy what's going on. Makes me want to scream for sure. And once you get on welfare, folks, you ain't getting off. These migrants, they're stuck on welfare for the rest of their lives. Lord help them when the gravy train or the money train comes to a screeching halt after the election and end of this year. I got a feeling that someone's going to stop the gravy train and put some of these people on planes and send them elsewhere. Send them back home, maybe. So get ready for that. The free gravy train can only take you guys so far. And then all good things must come to an end, folks. That's what I'm here to tell you. All good things come to an end. Check out Jeremiah Babe. He's got a good channel, and like I said, I was totally shocked when I heard that 75 to 80% of people are using government subsidy. Now, I have a friend that works for Trader Joe's, and I asked her a question last year about how many people are using subsidy. She said like 50% of the people that shop at Trader Joe's and she works in Arlington Heights, and are using some type of subsidy. And she says they're buying organic stuff to boot. Not only are they shopping at Trader Joe's, they're buying the organic produce, which is a hell of a lot more expensive than the non-organic. So go figure, go figure. Everyone's got one of those nice little handy dandy government subsidy cards, except for sort of people like me. I don't have any government subsidy. So I don't know, folks. I guess I'm just not with the times. I need to apply and get myself one of those subsidy cards, just like everybody else. So that's all I have for today. Food pantries are running dry in Chicago. Next week they'll be kicking people out on Saturday from the shelters. We'll see how that goes. Weather's not so nice here. It was probably 45 degrees today. It's 42 right now. It got a little sunny, but it was still cold out. It was cold out here in Chicago. Got a nice wind that keeps things cold. It's not the time of year to be camping on the sidewalk, that's for damn sure. So over and out, DJ Wonder Chrissy here for Migrant Mayhem. We're all part of Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, and subscribe. Help us with the algorithm, folks. We love bringing this content to you every day. And if you could share it with your friends and family, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Over and out, DJ Wonder Chrissy. See ya.